Another chest. And a puzzle of things to move.
Something's in the way. Won't budge.
Alright, so it's that. Now, to go back via that hole in the wall we made. Because this will lead to the other two chests, I believe, as well as the actual thing we're looking for. Right, I can do that. I don't need to move it to one side. God, it's like one big massive puzzle. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Okay, chests. Break a wall. Find keeper's insight. Ability enhance. Oh. Ability is enhanced by the first civilization, modified and powered, and can be equipped on the ability menu. To activate ability enhancement, the related ability must be fully ranked 3. Enhance the ability, press X will upgrade it and assign it to your ability wheel to use it. Ability enhancements can be activated or deactivated at any time. Right then. Slow time 5 seconds headshot performed during its duration. Extend the duration by 2.5 seconds and increases headshot damage. Oh, okay. So they're Pacific ones then. Right. I have to get them all anyway, I'm guessing. So, next location. Down there. Yes, I know I'm basically cheating, but I'd like to point out how Icaros didn't find it when we got close. Take me to the quest marker. So, does it just need to be fully ranked? It doesn't need to actually... I don't need to spend a point in it? I mean, in case we come across the one we want to use, I'll keep an ability active. But for now, I've got 2 other points I can spend. I mean... Screw it. There we go. Fully maxed out as plus assassin damage. Dismantle all of these. I like how it's called a staff, but it's a spear. Sense much? I'm going around that way. Okay. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. In here would be my guess. Overseer defeated. Oh, is it because I quickly went to a different territory thing? I like how they still have stuff like iron here. This seems like the way to go. Weird plant thing. Found it. This ability, so we now have an enhancement to you. Oh good lord. Rain down a burst of arrows in 3-meter radius. Enemies inside the area stunned for 5 seconds. Take crit damage from melee attacks and abilities. Special arrows can be... Oh! Very nice. So, the last one we know of is actually over there. So, once again, I fast travel to over here.
Phobos.
I hope we get some assassin-related ones. Oh wait, for that not to be this expansion. Like, it's gonna be like episode 2 or 3. Be like, flippin' damn it. I kind of wish, like, we got to choose which ones we enhanced. Or maybe only I've because so many can be enhanced, but you choose which ones you pick to enhance. Still got a ways to go to a level 70. I mean, the main story gives a flippin' lot of XP. Could have probably taken it. Ah. Well, I found the thing I needed for a different main story.
Off we go now.
Nope, no idea of where to find the thing. Well. Go, I guess. Straightforward one? Fingers crossed? Yeah, cool.
Got to be careful not to get spotted. The knowledge of the gods should be useful in the underworld.
And they activate. Awesome. And deal with you. Because you guys are a pain in the ass. Also, Jesus Christ, the loot all over this room. There's only a few little bits left. I'm sure I can leave without all them. And for the sake of it, where's the last one? Looks like it's down here, somewhere I haven't actually been to yet. Judging on the formation. Well, I want to make my way towards that then. Which means we're going to teleport to the middle of the map. I literally just watched you teleport in.
Come on. Ella.
taking me to my marker. Sitting here looking at the time and it's like we're 2.5 hours in and I barely feel like I've touched this DLC. Found Hermes' workshop. Okay. How do you get the line showing where your marker is? That's just being on the horse. If you hold, as when you're near a road, you hold X and it just follows the road, and you can press triangle, and the marker tells you where the horse is going. Well, at least it is for me. I'm using a PS4 controller. I'm on PC, but you basically just tell the horse to follow the road. So, like, it's doing it all itself. We have a bit to climb by looks of it. Played for this the first time yesterday. Actually 2 hours. I'm currently on my, let's have a look. It says 72 hours, but that's when I started streaming this morning. So I'm actually like 74, 75 hours. Is this map nice? Oh, this map looks lovely. Oh, can't go that way apparently. You're still on the first map. I mean, the only thing I've played through the base, so I've played through the base game twice. I touched the DLCs for the first time ever, so this is my first time in this DLC. My honest opinion of the game overall, like as a game, it's fantastic, flipping phenomenal. I'm talking about base game right now, by the way, not DLCs. So as a game, it's phenomenal, fantastic. As an Assassin's Creed game, my personal opinion is the worst one ever made. As an Assassin's Creed game. The DLCs redeem that. Like, the Legacy of the First Blade, loved it. It felt more like we're going back to the lore of the Assassins and stuff like that. Like, we're getting more Assassin's Creed lore. Then, so far with this one, I'm only in episode 1 out of 3 for the Atlantis questline stuff. But still, even then, like, in the first 2.5 hours of this DLC, it has hooked me so much more and wanting to know more and everything like that than the base game did. But Origins is like the same. No, I'm not about mechanics and stuff. I'm not about story, lore, things like that. Origins, like Assassin's Creed Origins, is actually my favorite Assassin's Creed game. Thank you for the follow as the boot bot. Welcome to the binary. Hope you enjoy staying in database. We've just been uploaded. Thank you very much. In fact, we've played like every Assassin's Creed game and their DLC so far. We actually have a full playlist up on our YouTube. If you ever want to check it out. I think I'm dumb. I'm not understanding the bird. So all you need to do with the bird is the bird kind of just goes around, can highlight stuff for you when you focus in with it. to have the bird notice things better, you have to synchronize yourself with viewpoints more, because that increases how perceptive your bird is. So you can see there's like, okay, mark chest and stuff. But it's mostly used for discovering and marking, so I can go there, mark the location of that. If there's any enemies about, which right now it doesn't seem like there is. At least not here. It marks more than one. If it's more than one in the vicinity of the mark, it will, yeah. What do I think about the next Assassin's Creed game? Welcome back, Mega. Honestly, like, the rumors we've heard of the next Assassin's Creed game makes me really excited. So... the biggest thing that really didn't help this game, in my opinion, was the fact of, obviously, this game was based before Origins, and as we know, Origins is the start of the Assassins. Like, it's the start of the Assassin's story. We learn all about that in lore and everything. So, just seeing that as a full origin story, is pretty cool. But this game, yes, we've got the Cult of Cosmos. They're very similar to Templars, but from what we know, they're not actually the Templars. And there's things like that. So having the next Assassin's Creed game obviously taking place in, as the rumors say, in the Viking era, which obviously takes place after Origins and stuff, which means the Assassin Order's been established, which means we've got room to actually learn about lore. And that's one of the biggest things I want to know more of. I want to know the lore of the world and stuff. And which is the biggest reason why, in my opinion, this game was bad as an Assassin's Creed game, because it didn't do much for lore. I mean, the only better lore we got in the base game of Odyssey was... I want to try and say it's about spoiling. There's like a little... There's a little bit in Odyssey, and you know exactly which bit I'm on about. If you've played Odyssey, you know which little bit is Assassin's Creedy lore. There's this little bit, and the way I describe it is 10% is Assassin's Creedy, the other 90% is Odyssey is an open world RPG game. But like I say, Legacy of the First Blade really brought that back into the lore of the Assassins. We kind of learned a bit more about that as a sub, which is, which 10%? Like I say, I won't try and say about spoilers. I know we've played it, but I know a lot of people have also played for the first time ever. I was playing it to kindly not killing anyone, as I got pissed and started slaying everyone. A lot of people do. Not the DLC, but the questline of Atlantis stuff. Like the Atlantis questline stuff. Like, I consider that 10% Assassin's Creedy. Because we learn about the lore of the ones who came before. Hello, Barry! But yeah, beyond that, the other just like, hey, it's an open world RPG game.